Long ago, in the heart of Africa, there lived two young lovers, Adanna and Ikenna. Their villages were separated by a mighty river, and their people had been rivals for generations. The elders of both villages had decreed that no one from either side could marry the other. It was a rule carved into their traditions, as unbreakable as the stones beneath their feet. But love does not obey rules. Adanna was the daughter of a powerful chief. Her beauty was whispered about in every corner of her village. She had eyes that sparkled like the morning sun and a laugh that could bring joy even to the saddest heart. Ikenna, on the other hand, was a humble fisherman from the other village. He was known for his strength, kindness, and a heart as vast as the river he called home. One fateful day, as Adanna walked along the riverbank gathering flowers, she heard the melody of a flute drifting through the air. Drawn by the sound, she followed it to the water's edge and saw Ikenna, his eyes closed as he played his flute. The music carried his soul, and for a moment, it felt like the river itself had stilled to listen. When their eyes met, it was as though the world had stopped. From that day on, Adanna and Ikenna found secret ways to meet. Under the cover of night, they would sit by the river, sharing their dreams and laughter. They spoke of a future where they could be together, free from the chains of their people's hatred. Their love grew stronger with each passing day, but so did the risk of discovery. One night, as they sat by the river, Ikenna took Adanna's hand. "Adanna, I will love you until the stars fall from the sky, but our love is forbidden. What shall we do?" Tears filled Adanna's eyes. "We must keep believing, Ikenna. Perhaps one day, our love will show our people that hatred is not the way." But the world has a way of testing love. One of Adanna's brothers, suspicious of her late-night walks, followed her one evening. When he saw her with Ikenna, rage consumed him. But the world has a way of testing love. He returned to their village and told the chief, who immediately called a meeting of the elders. "This cannot be allowed," thundered the chief. "Our traditions are sacred. Adanna has betrayed her people." Adanna was brought before the elders and questioned. Despite their threats, she stood tall, her love giving her courage. "Ikenna is my heart," she said. "I will not deny him." Meanwhile, Ikenna's village also learned of their forbidden love. He was dragged before his own elders and condemned. "You have brought shame upon us," they said. "You must forget her." But Ikenna's love was unshakable. "Adanna is my soul," he declared. "I cannot forget her." The lovers were separated, locked away in their respective villages. Days turned into weeks, and their hearts ached with longing. They could hear the river's whispers, as if it, too, mourned their love. One stormy night, Adanna managed to escape her confinement. She ran to the river, her heart pounding with hope. There, through the rain, she saw Ikenna, waiting for her on the opposite bank. Despite the roaring waters and the fury of the storm, they stepped into the river, each determined to reach the other. As they drew closer, the river's currents grew stronger, threatening to pull them apart. But their love gave them strength. Just as their hands were about to touch, a blinding flash of lightning illuminated the night, and the river swallowed them whole. The next morning, the villagers from both sides gathered by the river, searching for any sign of the lovers. But all they found were Adanna's flowers and Ikenna's flute, floating together on the water. The story of Adanna and Ikenna became a tale told to every child, a reminder of the power of love and the cost of division. And so, their love lived on, in the hearts of their people and in the whispers of the river that had once tried to separate them. The river's song, they say, is the melody of Adanna and Ikenna's undying love, carried on the wind forever.